But Lil Wayne with your iguana animal kingdom shaped head ass. Wasn't this you a couple months ago?
We are Black America. Black Lives Matter.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read. The amount of cooning that goes on within the black celebrity community or black top influencers has completely taken me aback. And every single time that one of you tap dancing ass, yes massa ass blacks get up there and set back the movement about 50 years, I'm going to rise up from the ashes like the goddamn phoenix and roast the shit, read the hell out of you, librarian style. Now we're gonna dissect this damn clip frame by goddamn frame. Now a warning, Lil Wayne is not easy on the eyes. He is constructed like a battered and tattered Medusa statue. His face is not for the faint of heart.
What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it?
The idea was that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that.
This sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on it. If somebody got shot by police and for a reason.
Let's not play dumb, Lil Wayne. Why the hell when she asks you your thoughts on Black Lives Matter, you want to sit up there and act like you don't know what the hell is going on?
I don't know what you mean by that.
And even she kind of in her face was a little bit pressed that she had to sit up here and explain Black Lives Matter to a black ass man. And what your lizard shaped head ass said about, oh, I don't think there should be a name on it, it's just that this guy got shot for a stupid reason. You sound like these I don't see color built bitches. You are afraid to label the goddamn problem as racism, even though that's exactly what it is. What kills me is that you and the rest of these cooning ass blacks and these racist ass whites would not be doing the same thing with other issues such as underage sexual assault and pedophilia. Y'all hoes are quick to label that, you're quick to call those issues out, but racism, all of a sudden you bitches become colorblind. For some reason, you dim-witted, airheaded, empty-headed built bitches can justify racism. You can justify the slaughter of your own goddamn people. But when it comes to other things, you're not afraid to put a label on it and dissect it. All right, girl.
I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black Matter these days, I don't know what it is.
Now what you just said there, it really does shock me how similar you sound to racist ass bitches. You talking about, well, if I'm rich as hell and this white guy is filming me and y'all hoes have me on the TV show, it must mean that Black Lives Matter, bitch. It sounds exactly like how some of these hoes say, well, we have a black president, so I don't know why the fuck you bitches are getting angry. Let me tell you something. Just because some of you motherfuckers might have crossed the finish line or are ahead of us in this race called fucking life in America doesn't mean that black people as a whole are where we need to be when it comes to socioeconomic status, when it comes to education, when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to the housing market, when it comes to, bitch, all of these things are affecting our communities as a whole, and you bitches are thinking that just because some of you have been extremely fortunate, you have made the right moves in front of the right people at the right time with a bit of luck, that you think that just this one case applies to a whole group of people. It is very insulting to think that just because you made it, just because you're making something work, that a system that was designed to make it more difficult for people of color or minorities to make it, you're implying that that system, well, it isn't that powerful. If I can do it, anyone can do it, bitch, and it's not that simple with your pea-brained ass. But why am I telling you all of this when your ass already apparently knows this shit, okay? You're up here pretending in mainstream media in this interview like you have no idea what the fuck's going on and that you're on white supremacy side. But if we go to one of your songs called Misunderstood, and we go ahead and examine the outro, this is what you said. I was watching TV the other day, right? Got this white guy on there talking about black guys, talking about how young black guys are targeted. Targeted by who? America. You see, 1 in every 100 Americans are locked up. 1 in every 9 black Americans are locked up. And see, what the white guy was trying to stress was that the money that we spend on sending a motherfucker to jail, a young motherfucker to jail, would be less to send his or her young ass to college. So while you're over here having all these messages about your people in your songs and in your music, acting like you're somewhat socially aware, I did not expect you to be highly educated on these matters because you strike me as someone who's ignorant as hell. But at least you had some facts in your music, in your discography, that confirm the fact that blacks be going through some rough ass times in America. So when you get your Tonka truck shaped head ass onto the goddamn interview and say some bullshit like this, it really doesn't make any sense. I kind of let your ass slide the last few times. I hadn't really gone in on you. I hadn't really done a video specifically on your ass. The last few times you said some dumb shit, but the shit has hit the fan, girl, and I am ready to go in on your ass.
Do you feel, though, connected to?
I feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy as
I don't know what it is with a lot of black celebrities who think that their money and fame separates them from people. You think that, oh, I'm not connected to this shit, this shit don't matter to me. But I'm gonna take your ass into a country ass hick town where they may not know what the fuck a Lil Wayne is with your rat shape ass, and we gonna see how quickly your ass gonna need to be connected like a goddamn Bluetooth. You are just another nigger. It does not matter how much money you have, how much fame you have, you are just another nigger to these racist ass white people, and that's exactly what we're trying to fight against: racism and white supremacy. With your dumb ass over here essentially disowning, abandoning the people who bought your goddamn music with their black asses. I don't know if it's because as you got bigger, you gained more of a white audience, and now I don't know if you're trying to keep certain people happy. I don't know if you have certain business deals that require you to coon on camera, or as I like to call it, tap dancing for massa. I don't know what's going on, but the very people who bought your music, the people who have been slain in the streets, the people who the justice system has not been fair to. In my last video, I talked about Kevin Gates. So stop acting like it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in your fucking community, even in the celebrity community. They're dragging the fuck out of all of our nigger asses. So I don't understand how you, out of your sourdough vinegar smelling ass mouth, could say some dumb shit like that and be completely okay with it. I think you might have taken so many goddamn drugs that you can't even see how you were contradicting yourself with the shit you say in your music and your concerts, and then the shit you say when you're in an interview. Do white people automatically flip a switch in you? Do you automatically switch into coon when you're around white people, and then when you're around black people it's a different story? What's the tea? We're pulling the sheet off of your ass. You remind me of Dave Chappelle when he did his black white supremacist with that blind black guy who hated blacks and was a part of the KKK. You're blind as hell right now, and I should be too after looking at your old ass, half-eaten ass, pizza crust in the face built ass, but thankfully I am not. This is why you're never gonna get your money back from Birdman, even though I mean you had your tongue down his throat at one point, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I can just imagine how hard the dicks of these sister fucking ass racist boys who listen to your music felt when you said that dumb shit that you did in that interview. It is so disappointing in a time like this where there's so much fucking tension that you can't just stand up for your own people, bitch. A lot of y'all rappers are already homophobic, y'all already misogynist. You wanna be racist on top of that shit too? You wanna be self-hating on top of that shit too? Like, god damn, how problematic can you be? Maybe that's why you're built like a game of Jenga, but I'm gonna keep pulling on that ass and keep dragging that ass until you come tumbling down. As I said, I'm going to need some of you rappers to stop taking these hard ass drugs, okay? Maybe you can stick with a little weed and some alcohol, but that needs to be about it, because it doesn't make any sense that you can't remember yourself actually saying Black Lives Matter, yourself actually pointing out the issues that blacks face in this country in your music. You need to stop being so goddamn doped out, because it's getting to a point where it's extremely noticeable. It's really starting to be detrimental, not only to you, but obviously for the movement and our people. And why I say it's detrimental to the movement is because a lot of racist ass motherfuckers like to use token blacks. And what I mean by that is the black people that they say, oh, well, you're black, but you're not that black, okay? You're black, but you're not a nigger. I used to hear that shit in middle school. I used to hear people say that about black people. Like, they used to say, I like black people, but I don't like the niggers. And the niggers they're talking about are the ones that sag their pants, are the ones that have dreads and tattoos, are the, wow, that sounds fucking familiar, Lil Wayne. I'm gonna keep going. The ones that listen to rap or make rap music, wow, you're just fitting the damn bill, wow. So the very same people that drag the shit out of the shit that you like to do and the shit that you do are the same ones that you're standing up for, or that you're standing up with. And let me tell you something, the moment that something happens, the moment that an issue arises in America and they feel like black people are to blame, just because you cooned with their ass doesn't mean that they're gonna stick with you. They're gonna throw you in the plantation with the rest of us. So I'm gonna need for your ass to, instead of trying to get on white people's good side, I don't know if you view this as an opportunity to make yourself even more successful successful. I don't know if maybe you're coming out with an album or something, and this is why you need to do a few publicity stunts. But instead of doing that, knowing good and well that these white people are not here for your dusty ass with your fucking Swiffer jet built ass, you need to help build up the communities that are suffering instead of pissing on the very same people who bought your shit and supported you in the beginning to make you who you are, whatever that may be, and to allow you to be able to go on these goddamn TV shows and speak some dumb shit. It's so funny how you have built your career off of black art, rap, that came from us needing a voice after years and years of oppression. That's how hip hop was born. We couldn't relate to mainstream fucking music, all that shit. We were going through a lot of shit. Hip hop was born because we had some shit to say. We were going through some shit, and we displayed it in the music and in the music videos. So for you to use that very genre to get to a socioeconomic status and pretend like, oh well, I'm here now, so I'm leaving y'all hoes behind, the very hoes that supported your ass to get to that place in the first place. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Lil Wayne, you look like old ass Timberland boots, and what you could have done was use them hoes, strap them hoes on your feet to run your ass out of that interview. You tried it, I denied it, and I walked right on by it. The librarian has spoken, long may he slay.